Good day everyone and welcome to Physics for Engineer Chapter 1. So we're going to discuss about the measurement. So under the measurement lesson, we're going to have the unit of measurement, the system of measurement. We have the definition of units, two kinds of units or quantities, the conversion, and the dimensional analysis. So to begin with our discussion, so let's define first the definition of the measurement. Measurement is the process of expressing size or quantity of same kind into known standard unit. So, ibig sabihin nun, so meron tayong mga measurement is the combination of the measurement or yung exact unit. Pagka sinabi nating standard unit, it can be in measure of length, time, or yung ating weight. So, and so on. So, we have two things to be considered about the product of measurement. First, the quantity expressed in number. So, automatic, we have the numerical data na kailangan talaga natin. Number two is the proper unit. So, pagka sinabi nating proper unit, anong unit yung expression na kailangan natin for the numerical data? So, for example, a unit of length, unit of weight, and so on. So, next, two things to be remembered when doing an accurate measurement. Number one, the skill of the person doing the measurement. So, kung ano ba yung enough ba yung knowledge niya about the measurement system. Number two is the accuracy of the instrument used. So, ano ba yung mga ginagamit natin for the measurement? Or ano yung mga instrument na ginagamit natin? For example, yung ruler, yung mga caliper, yan. So, yun yung mga instrument na kailangan natin gamitin. So, we have the unit of measurement. Physics involve the measurement of variety of quantities. A great deal of effort goes into making these measurements are accurate and reproducible as possible. The first step towards ensuring accuracy and reproducibility is defining the units in which measurements are made. So we have the three classification of system of measurement. Number one is the SI or yung tinatawag nating the System International the Units. So pagka sinabi nating SI units, these system are made by the CGP o yung tinatawag nating Conference General des Poids and et Mesurus. So, ibig sabihin, agreement, ito yung agreement employees. So, for example, meter. So, we have the corresponding unit of length, kilogram as unit of mass, and second as unit of time. Number two is the CGS system. Ito yung utilizes the system of measurement such as centimeter, unit of length, grams for unit of mass, second for unit of time. So, we have the British Engineering or the BE system, yung tinatawag nating gravitational version. So, ito yung employs the system measurements such as foot as unit of length, slug as unit of mass, pound as unit of weight, and second as unit of time. So, if you will notice, there are differences between the three system of measurement. Yan. Okay, so two kinds of units or quantities. So, base, so refers to the fact that this unit or length, mass, time, electric current, temperature, luminous intensity, and amount of substance are used along with various laws to define additional units for the other important physical quantities such as force and energy. So, kapag sinabi nating base, ito yung mga measurement during directly using the instrument. So, ito yung mga base units of quantities corresponding with the SI units. So, sabi nga kanina, yung tinawag natin na length, so meter ang kanyang katumbas for the SI unit, mass for the kilogram, time for the second, temperature for the Kelvin. So, we have the electric current for the ampere, and we have the luminous intensity for candela, and we have the amount of substance for mole. So, yun yung mga example of the base quantities or units. So, we have the derived units or quantities. They are the combination of these base units quantities They are also the quantities that can be obtained using equation. So, for example, we have the force. So, yung force natin is equivalent to F is equals to ma. So, ibig sabihin, the formula of force is equal to mass multiplied by the acceleration. So, if you have two of these three variables, you can solve the third. Force is measured in Newton, mass in kilogram, acceleration is the meter per second squared, or ito yung tinatawag nating in physics or interaction that an opposed will change the motion of an object. So pagka sinabi natin din sa force can be a constant object with mass change in velocity. So it's either to accelerate or not. Force also describe the push or pull, o ito tinatawag nating both magnitude and direction making in a vector of quantity. So another example is the potential energy. So ano ba yung potential energy? So PE is equals to mgh. So the potential energy depends on the force acting on the object. For a gravitational force, so ibig sabihin yung ating m dito is the mass, g is the acceleration of the gravity, and we have the h for height. So measure for meters. So pagka sinabi natin gravitational energy or potential energy, ito yung massive object in relation with another massive object due to gravity. It is the potential energy associated with the gravitational field which is released when the object falls toward each other. Another example is the kinetic energy. So kinetic energy is directly proportional to the mass of an object to the square root of or through the square of the velocity. So ibig sabihin, if the mass has units of kilogram and the velocity of meter per second, the kinetic energy has units in kilogram meters per second squared. So ibig sabihin, in physics daw, kinetic energy is an object is the energy that possesses due to its motion. It is defined as the work needed to accelerate the body given mass from rest its stated velocity, having gained this energy during the acceleration. The body maintains this kinetic energy unless its speed changes. Okay, so let's have the conversion. Conversion is the process of expressing one quantity from its original unit to the desired unit. Note, if any conversion, if the units do not combine algebraically to give the desired result, the conversion has not been carried out properly. So make sure lang that you need to follow the conversion table o yung pagkakasunod-sunod niya. Kasi we cannot directly compute the conversion of a unit kung magkakaiba agad siya. For example, metric conversion mo is based to centimeter tapos gagawin mo siyang miles. So kailangan kino-convert mo muna siya step by step, hindi pwedeng direkta, no? So kailangan kung ikaw ay naka-centimeter, so you need to compute it for inches, for meter, for foot or yard, and so on. So meron tayong step by step na sinusunod. So we have the dimensional analysis. Dimension is always used to refer for physical nature of a quantity and the type of units used to specify it. So pagka sinabi nating dimensional analysis, so ito yung the study of the assessment of the dimension of derived quantities in terms of combination of fundamental dimension such as length, mass, and fundamental units. It is used to check the mathematical relation for consistency of their dimension. For example, we have the speed v is equals to at having the dimension of lt. So when we are talking about the dimension of lt, so we are getting, di ba, kapag kinompute natin yan, v is equals to 80, pag kinuha natin yung acceleration, so the dimension of the acceleration is equivalent to L over T. And it will be equal to v over t, where velocity is the acceleration multiplied by time, where acceleration is equivalent to the length over time. Yan. So we have a given example. So a Philippine eagle flying in the height of 1,500 meter, express this height in feet. So ibig sabihin based on our conversion table. So ang gagawin mo from meter to feet. So ibig sabihin you have the given height, no? Hahanapin natin siya, yung height. So ibig sabihin i-convert natin siya into feet. So ang height daw niya is 1 meter. 1,500 meter. So ibig sabihin, so we have to convert it into feet. So we need to multiply it by 1. So ano ba ang ibig sabihin? So ibig sabihin 1 meter siya. So ibig sabihin natin is 3.25 feet, no? Over 1 meter. So ibig sabihin 1 meter is equivalent to 3.25 feet. So therefore, you need to multiply the 1,500 multiplied by 3.25, and you need to cancel out the unit of meter from unit of meter nung ating 3.25 feet over 1 meter to get the unit of feet. So therefore, we're going to have the result of 4,920. So that will be our example for the conversion of units. So that's the end of our lesson 1. So see you on our lesson 2. So God bless and thank you.